This is a story about how my family and I took down our biggest rival in the food business. This is Mike, the Caesar of concessions. All right. So I love this story. If you listen to my last story, we talked about the hardships, and we had a great job, which helped us give our kids Christmas presents and pay the bills for a couple months. So that was great. So I'm gonna set the stage for this story. This basically ends the story at the beginning of year 2. However, our first year in business, second year actually, we're both horrible financially. Made way less than I made at the job I left. So every event that we did, almost every event that we did, there was our rival. They sold kettle corn, they sold pork rinds, and they sold lemonade. Well, we sold kettle corn and lemonade. And it just so happened that, a doggone almost every event, there we were. And sometimes we'd be across from each other. Sometimes we'd just be like a little ways away. We're always close by. Okay, so name this company. I don't care. I'll share it. Not too many people are probably going to watch this. But name the company was Fat Boys Kettle Corn and Lemonade. Okay? And we go to events, and they had a large footprint. What I mean by that is they probably had a 30 by 40 tent. It was a big canvas tent with galvanized steel poles to hold it up. They had great banners. I think they had 6 to 7 people that worked in their company. And so, they had a kettle corn on one side, the pork rinds, and a lemonade. And there was something else, which I can't recall now. But, so they had like these 4 little areas that people could come up and buy food from. Pretty good operation. And then it was just us, my family and I, in a little 10 by 10 tent. And we did kettle corn and lemonade, like I said. So every event, man, they would outsell us 4, 5, 6 to 1. It was crazy. They'd have lines 20, 30 deep. We'd have like 5 people in line. And I don't just mean they had a line. They had a line at like each little station, whether it's for pork rind, kettle corn, lemonade, whatever. They had these lines. But even if it was just kettle corn and lemonade, which is all I cared about because I didn't do pork rinds or the other product that they sold, that's all I cared about. And their lines were still 2, 3, 4 times the size ours were. And it was so frustrating because not only were we making like no money, it was so difficult to know that my family was going through such a hard time financially. And I look right across the way, and here's this guy just tearing it up, laughing, slapping backs, the whole nine. Everyone high-fiving in their tent and just so busy. And then here we all are just sitting in our chairs like, it was a really tough time mentally to process that. Well, as our first season went along, we decided to start selling different flavors of kettle corn than just our traditional. We started like thinking and being creative. So we came up with roasted vanilla bean, snickerdoodle kettle corn, apple pie kettle corn. These various flavors that I knew Fat Boys was not selling. So we went to a county fair, and we against each other again, straight across the way. And we started popping our products and selling them. We had the same exact price, same exact bag size, all right? And the way they did their lemonades, just a little here, was Country Time in a big old clear container with a few lemons cut up and dropped in there. That was their lemons. Our lemonades. Ours were fresh squeezed, and we used syrup at that time. So we had all these, wide range of flavors of kettle corn that nobody was selling. And man, in that event, we kept up with them. We didn't outsell them on the kettle corn side, but we kept up with them so much that it bugged them that they came over and some of their guys were like trying to like look in our tent to like see what we were doing. Man, we had to like pull the walls down, and I was like, get on out of here. You know, they're trying to see what the heck we were doing over here to make all these flavors, and they were just doing traditional kettle corn, right? They just couldn't understand it. The owner couldn't understand us selling these crazy flavors and keeping up with them. But, you know, with their sales of lemonade, even though we were doing fresh squeezed with syrup, they were still killing us on a lemonade, killing us on their pork rinds, which we didn't sell, and killing us on this other product, right? So throughout the seasons, throughout the first season, as we did other events, and there they were, slowly, we started out selling them on the kettle corn side and started getting a little foothold in the lemonade business. Still not the business that they were doing, but still getting there. Okay, now our second year, had a horrible winter, didn't make hardly anything, lived off food stamps, and we did whatever we could to provide for my kids. So the second year, we're doing events. Now, we ditched the syrups in our lemonade and went to fresh fruits to flavor our lemonades. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, whatever, right? Or frozen fruits, rather, not fresh. And so we use these ingredients now. And then we had our unique flavors with our kettle corn. So as the season begins, we're at a really big event. And honestly, they were right across from us, literally across from us. And I was like, oh boy, not this year. They took so much money out, out of my baby's mouth and out of our family. Yeah, we're killing them this year. It's not happening. So we were ready, mentally anyway. And they come out, their big old setup, and all these people working, and just me and my wife and maybe one of our kids, or maybe two kids. It was a pretty big event. And so there's 4 of us, and they had 6 to 8, who knows, maybe 10 of them in there working. And as the event starts, we have our lemonade with the fruit, and our snickerdoodle kettle corn, apple pie kettle corn, roasted vanilla bean kettle corn, right? It wasn't long that we were out selling them on lemonade and kettle corn and pork rinds and their other products. And we didn't even offer those. It was pretty soon. Our lines were like 50 deep, right, for these products. And their line had like 4 people in it. I mean, it was absolutely incredible to watch, but it gets better. So they get a smart idea. After we just whitewashed them the first day. I mean, we outsold them like 8 to 1, right? The next day, they had coupons printed up, and they went to the gate where people were coming in, right? And they're handing out coupons to people. And their coupon was buy one, get one free of Fat Boys, kettle corn, and lemonade. And they hand out these coupons to everybody that was coming through. And I just knew they were going to kill us now. They stepped up their game. They got creative with their business. It didn't matter how much I lowered the price. We're not going to beat that. And they didn't care. They did buy one, get one free. Because, every now and again we'd have a few words back and forth, whatever. They were trying to outsell us. They were trying to make a point. And he let me know they were going to make a point. He didn't care if he took a loss. He was going to crush us. So the event started, and one by one, people started bringing their coupons to us. And at first, we honored it. That like, okay, yeah, that's not us, that's them. But yeah, we'll do a buy one, get one free, sure. And then me and my wife looked at each other and said, nope, no more. So when they came up with the buy one, get one free coupon, we said, no, that's them, and that's that Country Time trash over there. Our products are way too good. There was no reason for us to do a buy one, get one free. And we still killed them 8 to 1, 10 to 1. It was even bigger than the day before. We had to put a trash can. I kind of did this. outside of our tent just so people could throw their coupons away, the other people's coupons away, and buy ours full price. So here they are with all these coupons, the buy one get one free, and we outsold them still 8, 9, 10 to 1, and had a trash bag full of their coupons. My trash bag was clear. I made sure I took a long, slow stroll in front of their concession stand or their big get-up with my bag with all their coupons. And as I walked by, I see Fat Boys, the owner, and I say, "Hey, Fat Boy, you want these coupons back, man?" He just turned around, shook his head, and went on back to the back of his tent. It was a great victory in a horrible year. This is Mike, the Caesar of concessions.